Okay, there's been some questions. We thought it was very clear, but we just want to make things absolutely crystal clear in terms of what the contract will be that you're going to sign and how this competition works in terms of the prize money. So everyone pricks up their ears now because I've said money and prize money. And it's to be absolutely clear that we aren't confusing anyone. If you've got any questions, we've got me, we've got Zolani here from the sponsors, which is the City of Joburg. We can answer any questions. We can make things clearer and clearer and clearer, that we aren't leaving here with 1 millimeter of confusion. And then this is what will be in the contract that we're going to ask you to sign, and that's how the competition's going to work. So it's called the 5 million rand challenge. And I think the first frequently asked question is, will the winner get a check for 5 million rand and go off with the sort of big pot of money in their pocket? I think the answer is no, because you all are winners. This is a prize, it's a prize pool that will be shared between all the winners. And to start with, every single one of you is a winner, and you will get part of this pool. So that's the first thing to understand. The two things that you all will get that comes out of the pool is membership of this hub, and we'll explain to you a bit later what that means. But once you get going, this can be your working space. This is where you can come. There will be, I think we've currently got fantastic bandwidth. There'll be people to help and coach and advise you and support you. There'll be resources that you can use. So this will be a workspace that you each have access to. If you choose not to use it, then you choose not to use it. But you each will get some time here. The first group will get a month here. And then as we go through the kind of rounds and rounds, till the final group can get a year's membership of the hub. So, and we will pick other people who might not go through to the final, to the kind of next rounds, but still offer you up to a year's membership of the hub. So part of it will be a place to work and a place to co-work, to liaise and integrate with other entrepreneurs. So that's the first prize that everyone's won already. And the cost of that comes out of the 5 million rand. The other cost that we've taken out immediately is this fantastic training course. So this Seed Academy training is a course in entrepreneurship. It's a valuable course, and everyone is getting the course. The first break point will be, I think, after 5 modules, but we've kind of said that if you want to stay right to the end and get all 10 modules of the course, then you can get that. So everyone will get the whole course. Whether you are chopped midway through, you can carry on with the course. So that's a prize everyone has won already, and that also comes out of this challenge fund. And then the rest is called a prize money pot. Now, whoopee-doo, everyone thinks, okay, if there are 10 of us left and there's 3 million left over, it will be split a certain number of ways, and I'll take the 500,000 or 300K that I get, and I'm desperately, I'm such a hard-working entrepreneur that I'm going to take my pot of money and go off to spend a few weeks in the Seychelles because I need to really recharge my battery, and you book a ticket and you take your money and do that. Unfortunately, that's not what it's meant for. It's meant to support your business. And it will kind of support your business in many ways. And it'll be split amongst the finalists, that pot. And that pot can be used to get specialist support. So if you know, or we will introduce you to fantastic people who come at a cost. Maybe you want to produce some hardware and you need some help to design a circuit board that you are going to produce, and you need a really good engineer to help you get that kind of circuit board built. Or you need a person to help you to do the graphics design on a website. You can draw on your money within the pot to engage that person. We will pay them, but you'll be part of choosing who you will get to help you. So you will get specialists to help you do things, and we'll introduce you to them, or you can bring ideas of the people you'd like to work with, and we will then kind of make that possible. You as well will get cloud access. You will be able to mount your data and your software, if appropriate, in the cloud, which costs money, but that's covered as part of your prize. Part of your prize as well, if you need any specialist hardware or software, we'll help you get that. And you can then use your prize money to get hardware and software to support what you need. And in fact, hardware is not a new kind of fancy mag wheel for your BMW. It must support your project. And then there will be cash, but it will be not more than 10% of the pot, of kind of your share of the pot. And there will be conditions, and the conditions are the kind of things I've been saying. It must be used to support your business. It can't be used for kind of lifestyle benefits. So, and there's a steering committee. The steering committee will work with you to see what's approved and what is not approved. But the intention, the objective, what we're striving to do is to get as many hugely successful businesses to come out of this as possible. So we're not going to say, you know, we won't let you do that because it's kind of, because we're just grumpy old bureaucrats. We will find ways to help you get what you need to make your business a huge success, and it will come out of this prize money pot. But there is a budget. It's kind of not unlimited, and it will be up to you and your advisors and mentors to kind of decide how you're going to spend your prize money pot. And then, a part that maybe confused people, but it happens in all accelerators and most incubators, is there's a payback. And the payback is as follows. There'll be a 7% levy. Now, it kind of won't be payable until you succeed. If you're the next South African Dropbox and you go off into the world and you kind of raise a huge amount of VC funding and your company is now kind of running, we want you as the first beneficiaries, and all beneficiaries going forward will put something back into this process to help the next round of young entrepreneurs who we're trying to kind of help succeed. So it's not completely go off and like make $1 billion and completely forget about it. It's if you succeed, then the payback at the point that you exit the startup phase and become a real going concern and you start raising money is a 7% levy. In percentage terms, that's a very low percentage. Most accelerators would take more than that. In fact, all accelerators take more than that. And you're getting a lot of help and a lot of support that will help your business succeed. What you're as well getting that's intangible, that's got nothing to do with the prize money, is when you do your demo day, when you do your presentations, when you are competing for the prizes, we will work very, very, very hard to bring real kind of main people there to see what you're doing, to hear what you're doing. We'll introduce you to people who've got venture capital funds. We'll introduce you to people who run big businesses. So this gives you a huge leg up in terms of getting a business that you wouldn't get if you were just trying to do this in your garage. So it's an intangible benefit, but ask any entrepreneur, that's worth more than the 5 million to get to meet the right people. Okay, just one more slide and then I'm going to open to questions. And what we expect and what will be contained in the contract is that we expect you to stick to the program, not to be sort of butterflies that come and take what you get and then disappear into the wilderness, because you'll only benefit from this program if you stick with it, if you really do engage and undertake to be part of it. We expect you, if there are milestones, when the going gets tough, we don't want the tough to disappear. We want the tough to stick with it and keep going with the process. So if there are milestones, we expect you to actually deliver on those agreed milestones that you and the coaches and mentors will be working on. We expect you not to steal ideas. And this is a very important thing. It's, I mean, the sort of polite word is plagiarism. But let's not be polite. If you take other people's ideas, you're stealing them. You're a thief. There'll be people here who are kind of coming together in a supportive community, and you'll hear other people's ideas and proposals. And it might be tempting to say, that's a cool idea, and sneak off and go and try beat them to it. And that is not the spirit of this challenge. We would love everyone to help everyone else, but in a kind of spirit that you're not here to plagiarize or to steal other people's ideas. And then the final thing is that we want to build this program. This is the first round. We are going to run this again and again and again, and it's a brand that we're building. So this is the Hack Jozi Challenge instance 1. It will keep running, and every time we'll build on the success. And because of that, we're going for publicity. We're going to pick some of you, and we'll showcase you to the media. We'll put you on TV. We'll put you in the magazines if you do well. And don't be modest. Don't be shy. Be willing to kind of share your success with us, to share your own stories with us, because that helps us to build the story. So it's kind of really the spirit of this whole thing. So this is what the contract will contain in more formal legalistic terms. We'll kind of as well put this on a one-pager, which will be a simple English version of what the contract contains, but it's what we're asking of you as part of this competition. So can I just, any questions? And if there are hard questions, I'm going to hand it over immediately to Zolani, but any questions? Yeah. Could you?
So the idea really is that we support you for this period of a year, but post the year, if you exit or if you get to revenue positive level by the 3-year mark, which is where we'll measure the success of the business, then you would obviously contribute to that exit levy. And it's not to, you know, enrich ourselves or anything. It's really to give back and to help the next generation of people. And I think the people that are here probably don't have a problem with that. So, you know, we're not going to be sending auditors into your business to find out if you've overstated expenses or anything like that. I think it's a good faith thing that, you know, this is where you came from. Do you want to give back? Basically. Or if you, for instance, sell your company to, who did Thought get sold to? Shuttleless company? VeriSign. So if you sell your company for $1 billion, you know, $1 billion rand, You know, what's 70 bar, really, between friends? And just a quick comment, you know, there's going to be questions of, but why are we doing it like this? And I think, let me very quickly answer that. Both WITS and the city are government institutions. And as everyone knows, everyone loves to bash government, and sometimes we deserve it. But we would deserve it if we, you know, get, I don't know, whoever, who we give $1 million in cash, and he goes out and he buys, you know, a nice pink Ferrari, or you know, you can't get one for that money. So he goes and buys a nice pink Aston Martin, slightly used. What would happen the next Sunday is that on the Sunday Times and Sunday Independent, it'll be government is spending your tax money on pink Aston Martins, which is not what we want to do. So it's really the no pink Aston Martin clause.
Sorry, just to be clear, 7% is on your value of the company of 3 years.
Correct.
Not 7% on the prize money that you, there's not a market interest on the prize money.
No, not at all.
It's equity.
It's quasi-equity, correct. Yeah. Correct. I'll come back to you in a second.
It will be, okay. It is still work in progress, as you can see. But very soon, we've now got network up and running. Very soon, there are chairs and tables. There'll be a way to get in here anytime and come and sit here, to work here. There'll be various times where we'll have coaches and mentors available. You can come and use this as a meeting place, as a place to sit during the day and work on your ideas. So I think once the training has got going and we've got this hub space up and running, then you are members of the hub. And the length of that membership will depend on where you get to in the competition, or whether we see that you might not have succeeded in this competition, but you have huge potential and we'll keep you here for a year and you can carry on coming here. Okay, does that answer your question? Okay, there was just a question there, and then...
Okay, just for some of our projects require quite a lot of staff. Would that be sort of a special support, or is that we have to raise that to the
The prize, if you think of it, if we're taking the pot and splitting it among, say, 10 projects, there is not going to be a hell of a lot left over to employ a team of 100 people. But it could be, if I can just ask Zolani to...
What we have thought in terms of the staffing is that there are specific items that need to be done from a task perspective. So we would say, right, there's task 1, task 2, task 10. We can outsource it to guys from either Elance, Odesk, whatever. And, you know, if we don't have in-house capacity, which comes with a specific task-based cost, which is paid out of there. So we're not taking a model where we're going to say, right, we want to get the greatest engineers in the world on our books right now, because I don't think that's where any of the startups are at the moment. But for specific tasks to build the prototype, to get to demo day, then obviously those we would fund from the pot.
And there's actually one more point on that, because it might mean that you, and you know, just really off the top of my head, maybe you need 3 interns to work with you for a few weeks to help you do some number crunching that you have to do, or to prepare things, or do that. And we'll try and make some interns or kind of, won't call them sort of low level, but non-expensive people available, that the cost of paying them a stipend could also come out of your pot, and we'll try help with that.